Hi, my name is Nick Gross. I'm going to teach you guys the third song for I think lesson number 6 it was. I've already made the videos for Hurt by Johnny Cash and Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel. I think all of the songs so far have been in the key of G, although Hurt does, it has attributes of both the key of C and the key of G, which made it a really good one to teach you guys since we're learning both keys. Now, before we jump right into this, this is a simplified version. If you didn't come here from the lesson, you should know that this is a simplified version. The rhythm's simplified, and the solos are just completely exempt from this lesson, or, I'm not gonna teach the solos. With that being said, previously, we learned every chord we're gonna need in this song. You got G, C, D, A minor, and E minor. A minor is, I know you guys know G, C, and D, but I'm thinking maybe A minor and E minor I should show you again. So A minor is A string open, D string 2nd fret, G string 2nd fret, and B string 1st fret. Now E minor is E string open, 2nd fret A string, 2nd fret D string. Okay, so the rhythm for this song is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Something like that. Now there's slight changes, but when it changes, it's just gonna go into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and instead of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's just kind of between stuff. So I'm just gonna jump right into it here. We have a little intro, okay, and it's gonna go G chord, C chord, D chord, G chord, C chord, D chord, and the count on that is 4 beats of, so the G chord, 2, 3, 4, C chord, 2, 3, 4. So the G chord is 4 beats, and the C chord is 2 beats, the D chord is 2 beats, and you're just gonna let it ring out. And then we have a little riff. I think you repeat that intro twice, but you have a little riff that comes in. And so you're on the G string here, and you're going to slide just twice from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. So, and then a 3rd slide. But this 3rd slide, you're gonna go slide, so slide there and back, and then a pull off. So you have the 3 slides, slide back and pull off, and then you're gonna go 2nd fret D string, pull off on the D string, and then you're gonna pick the A string here, 2nd fret, and then you're not gonna pull off, you're gonna go straight to the low E string, 2nd fret, and slide in. So it's and when you slide in, you go right into that, the G chord there. So just practice this little part. It'll definitely be useful. It's just I'll show you guys again. G string, slide, 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 back, pull off, pull, D string, pull off, A string, E string slide to the 3rd fret from the 2nd fret. And I like to do it with my ring finger, because then I can grab the G chord there, but if you do it with your middle finger, it works just as well. If you do it with your middle finger, then when you slide, you'll be in place for a G chord, middle finger, pointer finger there, which is easier. You know, that's probably how you've practiced it instead of the ring and middle. Okay, so the chords are gonna go just getting it in your ears. So we start out, you know, we slide into the G. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So there's the rhythm. Now I'm gonna go through and just show you guys the chords. It's G, D, C, G, D, C, G. So that section, we're just going from G to D to C. And then we resolve on the G and let it ring out. Okay. So for this section, just go through, you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. It's kind of tricky, but we start out 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so we do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So we do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then this third time, this third measure, like the third count, you know, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this third measure, it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, or 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. So when we hit that third measure, we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then when we get back to the G, we go back to 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's gonna be kind of hard for you guys to get down, but it's just interchanging between two rhythms. Now, occasionally, when you have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you could just do 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. But that's, you know, it's always nice to add a little variation, but I digress. I don't want to confuse you guys too much. So we got this part down: G, D, C, G, D, C, G. Now, immediately after, so our last G is going to be G, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to our E minor chord. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. I just messed up. So that's E minor, D, so E minor, D, C. So that's just the same thing, except for we're replacing the G with an E minor. And as we previously discussed, E minor is the relative minor of G major. So that means we can replace the G major with E minor and it's gonna still sound good, but different. So that's exactly what they're doing here. It's the same thing, same rhythm and everything, except for one. So E minor, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we go into another part. Now I want you to practice this section by itself, just E minor, D, C, G, and then we immediately go into an A minor, C, G, I messed that up again, A minor, C, G, D. So the A minor is gonna be 1, 1, 2. I have to do the whole thing just to get it in my ear so I can remember the rhythm. 1, 2. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. 2 and 3 and 4 and so. I'm sorry, I'm kind of messing up the count on this section. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So 1 and 2. Just this G to D kind of messes with me. Okay, so what you're doing here on this G, it's kind of a strange timing, but it's a 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, and 3, and okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. So, this little section here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and a 2. It's just kind of a weird, 1 and 2, and it's like, it's not on the third beat, it's between the second beat and the third beat, so it's 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and it's just kind of caught me off guard a little bit, because previously I was thinking that it was just gonna be, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could play it like that though, but Yeah, so just play it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, you know, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and however, you know. It's a little tricky there because this note comes in on the end, but that's the entire song. At least to my knowledge, I'm thinking that's the entire song. Later, the banjo comes in and they do "Oh, we got it easy," but I think that's just the same chords as previously. I'm gonna bring up the song and we'll take a listen to it. For that section, the banjo comes in and it's doing G, D, C. You know, I'm going really crazy. So, it's just that. So that section is kind of not important unless you have a banjo player. So we're just gonna keep it, you know, so the sections are, starts out with the intro. I've been running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Landing up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. And that, you know, just listen to the vocals, and that's kind of your cue for which portion to play. When you end it there, it's gonna go. Standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, is slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. And then I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. That's that A minor section. So the song is practically really easy to tell what you're supposed to be playing because the vocal melody. So just listen to the vocals and you'll know, okay, that this part sounds like that previous part. It has the same vocal melody and it's in the same order. So it's kind of pretty simple to get a hang of. The most important thing is that you guys practice the rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and, you know, just really get that rhythm down, and then this riff, slide, 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 and it's important that you only pull off on the G and D string. If you pull off on the A string, it's not gonna sound right. There's gonna be too many notes in there. So that's Take It Easy by the Eagles. As I said, it's in the key of G. Pretty simple musically. I told you guys there's the section where we go into the E minor and it's replacing the G. And then in the next section, we go into the A minor and then the C. And the A minor is the relative minor of C. And so the A minor, C, G, D, Now this song tends to resolve to the G, but it almost always goes from the G to the D, and the E minor goes straight, you know, it's E minor, D as well, because it's the relative minor. So it's like, it's a very musically sound written song, you know. We're in the key of G, so you take G, C, and D, and then you have the relative minor of G, which is E, and then the relative minor of C, which is A, and no B minor. There's no B minor in it, even though that would be the relative minor of D. They don't feel like, you know, they don't feel like doing. You know, it just doesn't really sound right for their style either. But also, since the D is the 5th chord, it's just, it sounds too good by itself to even add the. So, here's what it would sound like, just to kind of give you guys some perspective. If we did the D minor in there, it'd be. I think for a country sound like the Eagles were going for, it's better that they left out the B minor. But definitely if it was like some 70s or even late 60s, like kind of hippie music, you know, like Woodstock era vibe, then you know, they could have definitely threw it in if they were trying to get that sound, but it just doesn't sound great in the song. You know, they just did a really simple but amazing song with this one. So thank you guys for watching. My name's Nick Gross. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my stuff. Trying to kind of get my page out there, so if you have anywhere you'd like to share my videos to, feel free. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.